Hi children, welcome to class. Today we are going to discuss a new topic that is a very useful in our daily life. Of course, already we were discussed in the previous classes. Children, we were discussed about tap root system. Tap root system is a single root system. There are some side roots are presented that we call as a lateral roots, and it goes very deep into the soil. Now we are going to know about fibrous root system. What is the meaning of the fiber? Don't bother about what is the meaning first. First of all, we should know the meaning. What is the meaning of the fiber? If you know the meaning of the fiber, we can get what is the presence here, the details also. So fiber is a number of the roots are presented. Am I clear? A number of the roots are presented. Let's see. Fibrous root system consists of a cluster. Cluster is a similar of roots arising from the base of the stem. What is the stem? The stem is above the soil. Base of the stem, I will show you here. So base of the stem, they are thin and uniform in size. So this kind of the or this type of the roots are uniform and similar. All are similar and the uniform in their size. So taproot system and fibrous root systems also. Now we should know about fibrous root systems examples. You have to observe and tell me what are the fibrous root system. I told you taproot system, all the strong plants which we cannot pluck very easily. There are strong plants. So you know some of the strong plants are strong trees. So whatever you go and just observe in your surrounding. This is not by hurting. This you should understand. You have to do in a practically or have to observe. You all are having the gardens or having some villages. No, you can just observe that. Don't take out. You just observe whether it will come or not. Herbs. What are the herbs? They are the annual plants below 1 year. Like rice is there, maize is there, jowar is there. So groundnuts. This kind of the plants are there. We can take easily. All are having fibrous root system. Their roots are similar. The same uniform only. All are presented together. Below the stem, all the roots are arrays, isn't it? So that kind of the observation is the very required in the science. Already I said many times, science always with practically observation. First we have to prove through the practical, then only we have to observe or we have to study. Understand? Please once again you go through this everything what I said about this taproot system and fibrous root system. Next lesson, next class I am going to say about shoot system very detailed. How I said about the root system. No? Now we are going to know about the shoot system very detailed in the next session. Have a nice day. Thank you. Now I am going to show some of the example of the taproot system and fibrous root system pictures. Please follow. Have a nice day. Thank you. See children, whenever I say that, very commonly, already I said our previous classes or we were discussed, I used to say because of the science, it is a surrounding. We are living in the society along with the surrounding atmosphere. So what is the atmosphere? Whatever you observe, the objects or the atmosphere. the blanket of the air, what is the presence exist of their life is our science. So everything you should know about the science or the object, why these objects are present, what is the use of this object. Of course, our food lesson we were discussed. Do you remember our food lesson? So what is the food? Food is gives us energy exist of our life. So what are the sources of the food? So the main sources of the food, plants and animals. Is it correct or wrong, children? Plants and animals are the main sources of the food. So now we are going to discuss about the plant. These sources of the food, plants and animals, no? So now we are going to discuss very detailed matter about the plants. So that is the knowing about plants. Okay, children? Knowing about plants. So before I start this lesson, we should know about the plants. So plants are very used in our life. So we should know, is it all the plants are useful? Yes, whether directly or indirectly. We are not, all the plants are edible plants. What is the meaning of the edible? Edible is eatable. Not all the plants are, parts are not eatable. Some plants that we call as domestic plants also we can say, or we collected plants. So these are called collected and we keep our surrounding, isn't it? So we keep them in our surrounding. That kind of the plants and their parts also we are going to discuss. Before I start that, first of all we should know that what is the shoot system. Shoot system. And another one is the root system. So this is the plant. Children, once see what is this shoot system and what is this root system. Can you guess? Do you know any idea about the shoot system and the root system? Maybe you know the root system, but shoot system. See children, above the soil, parts above the soil, plant parts are called shoot system. Am I clear? What is the meaning of the shoot system? Above the soil, when you see the visible of the parts are called shoot system. Have you observed any time? So when you see the parts, so first part is a stem. So I will tell you very detailed all these parts later, but first part is a stem. Second one is a branches. Third one is a leaves. Fourth one, flowers. Fifth one, fruits. After seeds also, I will tell you very detailed. So once again see, what is the shoot system? Above the soil, plant parts are called shoot system. Whatever the plant parts whatever the plant you observe, that is the shoot system. Next one is a root system. So quite opposite, we say that water. Below the soil part, plant part is called root system. Am I clear? So what is the shoot system? Above the soil. Above the soil, plant pods are called shoot system. So they are stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. What is the root system? Below the soil, plant part is called root system. Understand? So let's see what are the presents in the root system parts. Children, so now we are going to discuss about below the soil plant pot is called root system. So in that root system, again there are two types. So that is a tap root system and fibrous root system. Have you observed children? All of you very clearly observe what is the tap root system and what is the fibrous root system. I will you explain very detailedly. Now we are going to know about the root system only. Later I will explain about the root system. First let's we go very detailed manner about the root system. So what are the root systems are there? How many root systems are there? Can you tell me? So two types of the root systems are there. One is the tap root system and another one is the fibrous root system. Am I children? Let's see what kind of the plants are having this tap root system and which plants are having the fibrous root system. Let's go very detailed. Okay children, let's see tap root system. So before we are going to read out about this one tap root system, let's know generally what is the tap root system. See children, when we see the classification of the plants, all the plants are not in the same size or same height or same length. Each plant or the each parts are the different from each one. The same however they like animal. So plants also they are having their individuality. So let's see, some plants are very small plants are there. Some plants are very height or the tall plants are there. So when you see some plants are very huge or very strong also sometimes, we are unable to move their stem, but some plants can pluck very easily, we can remove very easily, isn't it? So what kind of the plants that are herbs? Herbs we can get very easily, we can pluck it very easily. But some are the tall plants or trees we cannot get because their stem is fixed with the soil in a very deep. That kind of the plants are having tap root system. So not fibrous root system. Which plants are having tap root system? Their plants are very strong. Even heavy winds also there, they will become flexible, but they will not fall. So they are very strong plants are having tap root system. Let's see what is a tap root system. The tap root system consists of a single root. The tap root system consists of a single root system. So tap root is only one root is presented. Am I clear? So which grows straight down into the ground. So it goes straight down into the ground, and there are the small roots are arised from the tap root system that we call as a lateral roots. Lateral roots or side roots also we can call. For suppose the plant's root system, when you see there is a only single root is there and side there are lateral roots are presented. Arise a small roots, there also hold hold the soil. They fix with the soil, attach the soil very strongly. So this is about the taproot system. In the taproot system, single roots are presented. If single roots are present, it goes very deep in the soil, and these roots are very strong plants are presented. Am I clear, children?